So yesterday you picked out which debate you're going to choose. And if you haven't done that yet, make sure you get that done, of course, first. But since you picked out which debate you're going to choose, we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're just going to go one step at a time. So you can see right here that we're just going to focus on the first few sentences, which is the introduction paragraph. Sometimes when I say paragraph, it sounds daunting, and it's like, oh, I don't want to write an entire paragraph. But we're just going to take it one step at a time, and I think you're going to see that you're going to get done with this pretty quickly. Now, the first thing we're going to start with, now that you've picked your debate, personally, I chose the should you bring food into a movie theater? And I know I've noticed you guys, some of you chose that, some of you chose a variety of other things. There are 8 to choose from. But today, what I want you to focus on is the writing of a hook. And I have all those examples for you. So the very first thing I want you to do is I want you to write a hook to get the readers interested in what you're talking about. Now, guys, I want to remind you, an opinion essay is all about stating a view and using evidence to try to convince someone to agree with you. But first, you got to decide, where do you stand on this? So you have to pick a side, yes or no, for whatever debate you choose. You can't go both ways. You can't say yes and no during your piece of writing. It has to be one way, yes or no. So decide which side you choose, yes or no, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to write a hook. Now, the hook, if you look here, I've given you other examples of hooks in previous pieces of writing we've done, but here are some great ones, examples for you. Now, a lot of times we use the question, and that's not bad, but sometimes it's a little bit too easy, I feel like. Sometimes it can be very powerful. But look at these other examples too. We've got questions, we got quotations. Sometimes that can be absolutely wonderful. A short experience, maybe a short experience you've had with this, a surprising fact, or a vivid scene. So use these examples to guide you in whatever you choose to put for your hook, because that's all you're going to do is you're going to write that hook to get the reader's attention. And if you feel like, you know what, I've got this, I've got my hook, move on to write a sentence or two explaining what the debate is all about. And that's simply just what it is. You're just explaining, probably one sentence you can get this done. What is this debate about? For example, the one I chose was bringing food into a movie theater. Well, the debate's about, should you or should you not bring food into a movie theater? So it's simply just that, stating what it's about. Then after you do that, you're going to write a sentence that states your side on this. This is your opinion right here. This is the thesis statement. This is the topic sentence. What opinion do you have on this? Yes or no? Yes, I think you should be able to bring food into a movie theater, or no, I do not. So guys, this is what we're going to focus on today. Just this. Write the hook, a sentence explaining what it's about, and then state your opinion. So we should have about 3 to 5 sentences max. Here's the examples of the hooks. And then here are some, right here, guys, I'm going to highlight these. Here are some words or phrases that you can use when you state your opinion. Definitely think about using these for your last sentence today. That'll make it sound much nicer. Okay, so one more time. Hook, a sentence explaining what your debate is about, and then a sentence that clearly states your opinion. Now, I would recommend doing this on a document, but some of you like to write. I would love to see some of you doing this on your own piece of paper too, and then putting it into a Google Doc. Either way, I'm okay with.